abran paso para el malo. Hay un tipo malo por aquí, así que mejor fuera de su camino.
H on the track, boys.
Spanish, but a lot of people won't really know what's going on.
Boom. We're live.
I guess we're on.
Welcome to another episode. Start off with a proper intro. We got a new guest today. Rules don't don't say that until I say your name, right? That's the rules here. I didn't do it for the other one. This is a new rule.
I was gonna say that's news to me.
We got me, one of your co-hosts, the All-American, as you can see. We got our co-host, Matt. Start over.
Rack, send, reload.
Start the song over. I'm just kidding. No.
I was like, what are we doing? Are we gonna rap?
Don't fucking do it. Wait. No, I was just joking. We got our co-host, Max Scully.
It's good.
We got our tech. I always say a funny nickname, so I'll let you. What do you want to be introduced as from now on?
El Vampiro.
El Vampiro.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Whatever.
Or Cloudy.
You
Cloudy Soul.
Anything you want?
You
You
call
want
him
me to just
Cloudy
make
Soul?
it up on the spot every episode?
That'd be funny too. Yeah.
All right, we got our tech guy, El de las Calles, the one and only, the boy from down under,
From the streets.
the Chinese suicide rider, that mayonnaise on corn. You know what I'm saying? All right.
What does that mean?
Sometimes you just gotta go with it.
All right. Sounded
And
kind of
our new guest, I'll let you introduce yourself. 'Cause I didn't ask you what you want to be introduced as. Maybe you don't want to say your government name.
Right. No, I feel like I'm definitely at a point where I'm Sebastian for sure. Yeah.
Try to get a little closer. You see how you cut in and out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a tip. Go ahead, just keep going. Keep riffing.
Like,
Just the tip.
try to find where it's gonna be like.
Turn the mic a little bit. Turn it for him so that it's facing straight. There you go.
Yeah, I was trying
See how
to
his
right
is?
above the logo.
And you see how his you can untwist this knob and make it go higher.
Yeah, it
So where your audio-
It was a little higher. I
Because
think
if you
it
have to
went
talk down for an hour, your back's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
I
you
try to
wanna-
sit with a pretty good posture, so I try to keep it.
Yeah.
Beginner
wanna-
stuff. It's okay, guys. Be
you wanna
patient.
try
Be
to,
patient.
Want to try to
I
have
need
good
to be patient.
posture.
That's all.
I don't know what to do. I'm new. Hello,
I don't know. Does that sound good to you?
Carson. It's on.
All right. So we got our new guest, and he's gonna introduce himself as.
Sebastian.
All right, Sebastian. Sebastian, why don't you give the crowd a little bit of info about you? You don't have to tell us where you went to school and shit. Whatever you want to tell us. Just 3 fun facts about Sebastian. Everything you say that might be illegal is only allegedly.
Yeah, you gotta say allegedly.
Just say it allegedly. You'll be fine.
before any story, and it's all good.
That's the hard part, man. Fuck, I'm old now.
I feel like you need a toy
I don't
by
have
you.
the fun days are over. Shit.
Does Ghostface make you feel a little more at home?
Yeah, I suppose so. Amongst the 3.
Out of any of these 3,
Right.
he's more incognito.
We got a new tapestry in the back, in case you guys haven't seen. Moving up. All right. What's another fun fact about Sebastian? If I'm putting you on the spot too, just say next. I understand. Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. Next, I guess. I don't know.
What's a fun fact about Mac Doobie?
A fun fact. I don't know, man. I like playing around with like lightsabers and shit like that. I just found one at the thrift store. It was pretty sweet. It's like one of the actual replica ones. Probably cost like 200 or something bucks. I found it in like a pile of some other bullshit, and yeah, I bought it with a bunch of other things. I paid like 14 bucks walking out of there.
There you go.
And I changed the batteries. Works just fine.
What's a fun fact about El de las Calles? Fun fact about me, sometimes I like wearing my woman's underwear. It's okay. It's just fun. I don't bring them to work.
Is it like a G-string?
Yeah, whatever
G-string?
she's rocking with. We're about the same size.
I
Right.
can.
It's all in the moment. I don't bring. It'd be weird if I'm just cutting hair in them, you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Or maybe it wouldn't. I don't know.
Maybe they might be more comfortable than your current.
Maybe. I think like after 4 o'clock on a Saturday, 10 cuts in, bro, those boys are going to be chafing.
That's that little fucking floss is gonna be fucking giving you rug burn on you like you're fucking crack.
Right, saw blade in it.
You ever worn a thong?
I never have tried on.
I pulled the
women
underwear up in between the cheeks like sumo style.
You've
know
worn
what
a
I'm saying?
thong. You ain't got to lie.
It's kind of like it. No, it's sumo.
You don't got to try to throw the trail off
it's
by
like a giant diaper. It's just a giant diaper.
I believe you.
Right.
I'm okay with admitting I've worn a thong, but plenty of them. How about you? You ever worn anything kind of G string?
He said, "Fuck no."
I'm a good Christian boy.
You think they allow trans kids in Christian schools?
I don't think so. They try to send them actually to like conversion camps and stuff like that. From what I've heard about,
They
like,
accept them and just torture them all day.
no, like I mean they'll try to like scare you straight essentially. Like they fucking send you to some some Bible camp. I've never been there, but
You're gonna fucking
I've
go to
heard-
hell if you don't change your ways.
that's
Manuel.
pretty much what they fucking tell them. They're like, you gotta accept the Lord's ways, and you can't be gay or you can't be trans or you gotta be a fucking good Christian boy, like Jack said.
That's like the biggest contradiction I feel like too, as far as like the whole God forgives you for everything you do and like for being imperfect and shit, but he gonna hate on you because you're gay.
That's what I say. I'm like, that's bullshit. I'm like, so what about these priests touching on the little boys?
But
You
what
know,
does that
like,
even mean? Because God created everything. So did he fuck up on the fucking equation of the human where, oh shit, some of these dudes are coming out different?
No,
Nah, you know what? I mean, I don't think it was a. I don't know, man. I wouldn't say it was a.
I'm
fuck
not
up.
asking you for like the truth. I'm saying, what do you think?
I think this is not very brand new. Like maybe some certain aspects of it are like.
No, it's been around for a while, but people were just doing it in their basement in the 80s.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was more private, and now it's just the social media has made everything accessible and fucking instantly seen. So now we see that shit everywhere. And I think that's one reason. Yeah, more people are less afraid to live in the closet, so to speak, and they're just like, all right, I'm gonna be gay or trans or whatever the fuck.
As much as that causes problems nowadays, you think that some things could have. I don't know if I asked you this before. You think some things could have been avoided, like Buffalo Bill, if it was more accepting back in the day?
nah,
Because he had to do that shit on the low because he wanted to like pass off as a woman. He wanted to like wear their skin
Nah,
and
but
be
he
a
was
woman.
like getting off on other stuff. Like
You think so?
He would have killed people
he didn't want to let
regardless.
motherfuckers go home. That was his
Yeah.
problem. That nigga- you got
Maybe he just wanted to be a woman. One day he killed and he's like, that felt nice. I want to keep feeling that.
I don't know. I can't even think of that without hearing
Shit,
that
that
one
sounds like-
fucking song.
But what if they were more accepting of him? He's like, sometimes I like to dress like a woman. And they were just like, that's okay. You're so brave now. You're awesome.
You're
We're going to
so-
name a beer after
you're
you.
stunning and brave.
So I don't need to kill women anymore. No, you're fucking beautiful, dude.
You're so wild, Bill.
Nah,
Wow. Bill wilded at the club.
I think he would have still killed people. Like, for example, like I'm not comparing them at all. It's just the only like most famous trans person I guess I could think of. But like Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner. Like, let's say he just had the mentality of the fucking Buffalo Bill, like we're saying, and he was famous and accepted and this and that. I think still like be like have a secret well or dungeon or something.
He might. I wouldn't be surprised if he has that
like
kind of money.
That's like a killer instinct and other stuff. I'm like, if you got that in you, it doesn't matter.
How
like,
do you go from outrunning black people in the Olympics to fucking, I want to be a woman?
That's that low testosterone in a big way. It's just all gone.
Maybe, because they're buff-ass dudes. You ever heard of World's Strongest Gay?
Nah.
He's like a gay bodybuilder. He's like a strong man. He's strong as fuck. And he's openly gay. But I think he also likes partying with dresses and shit. Don't hold me. I don't know about that one exactly.
But that's just because in this day and age, no one cares who you're fucking as long as, unless it's them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody worried about that shit.
I was going to say, man, it doesn't matter. Like, gay, straight. I just seen this funny-ass video. I mean, it wasn't funny for the dude, who I guess you could call a victim. He was just some guy who was, like, wilding out at a party. And there was this, like, pretty visibly gay guy. Like he's a black tall guy. I think he starts off. He's telling him
Black
in the
tall
video,
guys are gay. I get it. Yeah.
He's like he tells him like you're tripping or something like that, and like the other dude's just like still you could tell he's kind of fucking drunk, but he's like wilding out. He's like trying to shove people this and that, And the gay dude, like, pretty much to sum it up, he beats the shit out of him, bro. He fucking squares up on him. He fucking hits him a few times, fucking kicks him, like, in the face.
Oh yeah, there's a gay dude will whoop your ass, dude.
He fucking and then homeboy gets fucked up. He goes on the ground and he like can't believe it, and that makes him more mad. He's like, "Oh fuck no!" And he tries to get up again, and everyone's telling him like, "Get the fuck down!" And he's like, like the gay dude even tells him like, "You don't want to do this anymore." Like, and he's like, "Fuck that!" Like no one touches me, and he just fucking
starts decking
pieces
people.
him up again. Like he pieces him up again, and yeah.
Well, he might have said something offensive.
That's what I think. I mean, a lot of these
jeans look fucking stupid.
A lot of these videos cut things off at certain
they
points of
just
view or
highlight a
altercations. Yeah, and it makes certain people look crazy, and it's like you don't even know what led up to that moment.
Yeah, you could have done something really bad.
You could have done something to me, and I'd probably react the same.
But at the end of the day, you still got beat up by the gay dude, so you
yeah,
probably should have just let that one.
But
be.
nowadays, I don't think that really makes a difference.
No, totally.
It really doesn't. But for him personally, and for all the people at that thing, damn well he was emasculated.
Do you think he did feel even worse about it when he woke up all fucked? Like, oh,
well, I know he was drunk for a
gay.
fact. Watching the videos of it, he's probably embarrassed. He's probably ashamed of himself. He's probably like, fuck, like I fucked up.
Yeah, if I was that dude, I'd probably get it back at him even worse. The next day, send him a video of me sucking some dick and be like, I still whooped your ass, pussy.
Just add an insult.
You
to
think you're bad?
Misery, injury.
Right. That'd be horrible.
Who's more of a man?
I heard one time with this dude who got back. I don't know if this is real. I feel like you know about this. It was like a video of some girl sent it to like her ex that cheated on her. Sends him like a video.
Thank you, sir.
Sends him like a video, and she timed it perfectly to where like he ate these cookies or something, but then he gets a video later after he's in the cookies of like a video. He's like, "Here's how I made your cookies," and like she blows some dude and like spits his jizz in the cookie dough. You heard about that? Yeah, and he cooks it. She cooks it. And he just ate jizz cookies.
God damn, I'd be
I ain't never hit a woman in my life, but that bitch, you know what I mean? Just don't tell me through a text or something, because you might get hands put on you.
That's what I was just gonna say. I'm not trying to like threaten nobody, but yeah, that would be.
You could have told me, bitch, if I wanted to try it, I'd have said so.
Like we could have talked about this before, and you could have invited him. Could have invited him over.
You could have had a party, bitch. You ruined it.
You said frosted glaze, not frosted gaze.
You said these were sugar cookies, bitch. Oh shit!
On ridiculousness, there was another one. This dude was eating something, and they had like put condoms in the shit. And he was sitting there, he's like trying to pull it. Oh man, I was like, yeah, I'll figure out a different way to get back at you. I ain't doing nobody like that. No.
You know that it's not like the same at all, but for some reason that reminded me of like, I guess this goes back to like some sort of voodoo or witchcraft, but certain women like I think they'll like fucking like mix their period blood or some crazy out of shit with spaghetti or some shit, and it apparently makes the fucking men like obsessed with them, infatuated with them somehow.
Yeah, you've heard about that. Like in Mexico, they call it agua de calzón, which means like
that's what I was gonna say. I've heard it from all kinds of walks of life. Like people in Hispanic cultures say similar things, but it's like
I've had a theory about this before too, and I ain't never had nobody like say this. Just like, really throwing me off. I'm like,
it's like I mean it's that's what they say. It's like like some women be doing some out of pocket shit, but yeah, they'll like they'll do certain things with their bodily fluids, and it makes men like essentially fall under their spell or some crazy shit.
I believe that what you can do is, I don't think it would happen on the first try, but if you like consistently fed someone your period blood for like a period of months, and like your body was like accepting it and whatnot, and all of a sudden you cut it off, you might not know what's going on, but your body's gonna tell you, hey, something's missing.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't believe it's like magic or voodoo, as they say. I think it is just a chemical balance or something, and like maybe they don't do it once or twice, and if you're
in this bitch's period blood for a year, you're gonna miss her.
Yeah, and then you just don't. Yeah, you're like thinking of her, like you eat
going through withdrawals and shit.
Basically,
just shaking.
I seen some Twitter feed like that. Some crazy chick was talking about she was like I've been like putting nicotine patches on my man when we hang out secretly or some crazy shit. Like So to basically do the same thing, she's trying to give him like with nicotine withdrawals or something.
That's fucked up.
When he's not with her. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Like,
that's pretty smart.
Bro,
I respect that.
bro.
I thought she was just being a bitch trying to get him with some nicotine.
Nah, she's giving him like she's trying to give him withdrawals when he's not around her. Like she puts the patches on him
You
when
gonna remember
they're
me,
together.
motherfucker.
And yeah, and when they're not together, he don't have them. So he's like, fucking I don't know.
Feeding and shit.
Yeah,
He's all
basically.
fucked up. I believe it. Shit, women will do some shit. Never put it past a woman. If you think for a second she might do the shit, she probably did it twice. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
What's a notable experience you've had with a woman? Doesn't have to be sexual. I mean, something like that. Something wild. Just pick one. It doesn't have to be significant.
You know me and my memory, man. I forget shit like after.
Hey, you can just make some shit up. We took this bitch to 7-Eleven the other day. We both got some hot Cheetos, and it was just a really good vibe.
Nigga, you know me. I ain't eating hot nothing. I fucking maybe some regular Cheetos.
Them little kid chips.
Right. Well,
You get the little bag too, huh?
No, it's called white. I'm white. Goddamn it,
You
Chris.
are not. You ain't nothing about you, white.
Well, white now.
You Hawaiian.
White power.
You're the people that white people go after. Well, actually, you kind of do look like a tan skinhead if no one knew you.
Right. I'm a blender. I just blend.
My name's Tyler.
I could be white power, or I could
Wasn't
be.
expecting
I
that.
could be Jose.
What does your tattoo say? Fuck. Oh, I can't say that. Never mind. It says something bad.
some hateful shit.
Some hateful shit.
Shit, not me anymore. It'd be like namaste. I want shit.
You feel like you've been a more peaceful person now in this present?
Yeah, for sure.
How do you think you got there? Obviously, it's a long journey. I don't think that comes from night to day. But if you can remember some things that you like have done.
Shit, a lot of that has honestly come from you. I mean, you being the motherfucker that had the balls to tell me shit that like no one else would ever tell me the shit that you told me. There's been times where I've been like, who the fuck is this motherfucker think he
The
is?
fuck you think he is telling me that shit?
Right, but like it just be some shit that needed to be said and like.
And you think eventually that became to where you started telling yourself those things?
I think that's pretty common. I mean, with your boys, you're gonna tell them, when you're fucking up.
Sometimes, but some people don't.
Right,
But
everyone got
Some
It's
people
just 'cause
might
some
claim
people
to
are-
be your best friend and they won't.
Well-
Whether that be they might just be scared of your
I was
reaction.
gonna say a lot of people are really scared, honestly.
Yeah.
Right, but how much of a friend are you being if you really cared about this motherfucker, you'd man up and say what needs to be
This is where
said.
fitness comes in. You got to be ready where even if he decides to swing on you, you're going to be like, all right, well, at least I know I'm going to hang in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, motherfucker. I know there's times that you told me that shit that I wasn't so sure. Now, there's times you was the littlest motherfucker in the room and you stood up in a room full
but you
of
know what I
motherfuckers
mean.
and-
That's me and you. I'm just talking about in general.
Right,
you're going to
right.
feel a lot more comfortable if that's out of the way. You're like, 'cause what if, oh no, what if he beats
So-
my ass?
So, no, that explains why those days became more and more frequent as we went on, you know what I mean?
No, I wasn't like I got it. It was just, I just told you.
Right,
And that's
right.
good that eventually you started telling those things to yourself. It seems like it's working.
Yeah, no, I tell them to other people too now, like sometimes shit just need to be said, motherfuckers just need to shine light on the fact that.
Can you agree that your life's a lot clearer once you can handle your own feelings? If you can't handle your own feelings, you're just a fucking bag in the wind.
Right, I still didn't say that I completely got a handle on my feelings, but I'm like, I'm more majority of the way there, you know what I mean?
It's definitely like.
Well, no one's got him
it's
all the
definitely
way.
like a
No one's
work-
got him 100%.
It's definitely like a work in progress because I feel like I'm the same way. I just recently, within the last year or two, I've gotten more, I guess, just calm and fucking clear headed and shit. And I used to just deal with anxiety really bad and all this other shit. And that led me to, kind of being irritable often, kind of being an asshole, kind of being short and quiet. And I just wouldn't really think about it or realize it.
Yeah.
I was doing fucking dabs like crazy. Also,
Oh,
I
dude,
was
that's so bad
I
for
was
you.
just
regret-
fucking. Yeah, I mean, I barely hit these pens now, like rarely, but I mostly do flour at home. Like I don't even fuck with dabs or
Edibles are the way to
concentrates.
go.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to.
No.
Well, you
I was
don't do
gonna say-
it.
I was gonna say-
You learn your dose.
I've had bad. we've talked about this before, but yeah, I've had bad experiences with edibles.
That was intentionally going to be bad.
I know.
Who
I know.
takes 300 milligrams and it's going to like, oh,
All
we'll
right,
be fine.
well, I thought we'd be fine because he was like, let's split this 3 ways. Like,
I don't think we split it 3 ways. I think we each ate a candy bar.
If Chris is splitting anything with you, it's a trap. It's a
Nah,
setup.
I don't remember.
No, but I did it to myself also.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
we
always did. You
No,
always
I'll go
did.
along for the ride. I'll be scared with you.
Yeah.
Nah, we did eat an equal thing, but I think it was a 1,000 milligram bar or some crazy shit.
Yeah, even if you split that 3 ways, that's crazy. That's a lot.
I think that's exactly what we
ate
did.
half a bar each, so we probably ate like 500 each.
Yeah, damn.
yeah. I think we had more than 1 bar.
Yeah, well, anyways, just
You know why I remember that day? I won't say any names because that specific day, I was trying to look good in front of this girl that was hanging out with us for some damn reason. It was just a weird moment that collided where I thought I was getting something, but I wasn't getting it. There was no play there at all. And so I stocked up. I showed up. I was like, I'm going to be flossing with like 10 edibles and like I had jars and like multiple. I was like, I'm going to be flossing.
Fucking bitch.
Splurging, you know?
she
But
was like, I don't give a fuck about that.
Nah, she was sending mixed signals. This motherfucker knows what's up.
Yeah, we ate the edible, and she's like, "All right, you guys, I'm leaving." We were just all losing our fucking mind. I was driving. Why the fuck did you guys let me drive?
Bro, I don't even remember like where we were at. I think we were by my apartment.
Allegedly, I was not driving.
Allegedly, you weren't, behind the wheel. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't remember much except for eating them. And then, like I've told the story before, waking up at like 2, 3 a.m. And it was the summer, and I was legit in cold sweats. Like I was fucking. I woke up and like I sat up in bed and I was sweating, bro, and I was just like, my window was kind of open and I could feel the breeze, and that was against my sweat. I felt like cold, and I was just like, bro, I was
short of breath.
I was panicking. I was like, what the fuck did Chris give me? Like, and I was just, I think I got some water and I chugged it, bro, and I like tried to go back to sleep, but I was just like, it was like I was tweaking almost. I couldn't explain it.
Well, one day I had to go
Just
home
so
and go
much.
shadow box to calm myself down. You remember that day? It was your day your brother brought some fucking electric vape that you can't see how much you're smoking.
Oh, the fucking
Whatever the hell that was.
Okay,
It gives me anxiety
actually
just thinking about it.
I actually own that thing now because my
that fucking
Puffco,
demon.
my Puffco kind of messed up, and he sold me that. But yeah, it's ironic. I don't even fuck with the dabs anymore. It's kind of just sitting there collecting dust.
There was a moment where we were really bad.
You're supposed to bring it here.
Right.
The people want.
I don't know how much you were doing it, but me and Sebastian got to a point where we were doing that shit way too much.
Bro,
Purposely,
I would get containers that were like allegedly 4 grams full, and bro, like it's like a 4-gram container or something like that, and bro, like I could smoke most of that shit in a weekend, like, and then I'd be like, fuck, like where did all my shit go? Where did my money go? Where did fucking
shit? There was times where this nigga used to not show up with anything less than a quarter or shatter or something. This would come over with the whole just come over and fucking kick everybody's ass.
I would do something where whatever I showed up with, whether it be I showed up with 1 gram, 2 grams, sometimes even 3 grams, I would just split it in 3 equal ways, and we all had to kill it on one hot nail.
Fuck. Yeah, that shit's really damaging to your lungs.
It was so
bro.
bad.
Like,
That's what gives me anxiety. I know I shortened my life a little bit.
probably a little
all
bit.
sitting there in hot sweats and shit, feeling like you're gonna die.
One time I thought Sebastian was melting. I thought it looked like this. You see how this cheese is dripping and stuff?
Yeah.
But I think I was just like low on oxygen and like my kidneys might have been failing. I was hallucinating.
Like just cut off. Yeah, it probably cut off like oxygen to your brain.
Oh yeah, that's what I think was happening.
That's like the main thing.
This food gave homegirl Allie a dab. She got some.
That bitch put her head in a cup of
She
water.
asked for some water and we get it for her and she gets it and she just puts her fingers in it and she
Falls asleep.
She wakes up. She's like, "What was in that?" I was like, "Marijuana." What the fuck?
She thought we drugged, like we were trying to like do something. She's like, "Yeah, drugged me." I was like, "We didn't do shit.
Fuck.
She got too high. Take your ass home."
Just took too fat of a dab.
That shit was funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was funny. It was definitely funny. I'm like, especially when she put her fingers in the glass, just because you didn't expect it. You know, you're just like, "Oh, I need some water," so you get her some water, and she's like, and she was just cool from then on out. Like,
The only thing I've seen one time is I've never met a motherfucker except your roommate that ever wanted to wrestle from being too high on dabs. One time he's like, "You want to fucking wrestle?" Oh no! What happened is that someone started wrestling in your kitchen, and that hyped him up. That got him going.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you see it in front of you, then you're just like, if you're already like, you know, well, if you already want to get rowdy, you're gonna be like, well, these motherfuckers are doing it. I want next.
No, yeah, he looked at me.
You know what I mean?
He looked at me. He just did this to me. He said, "You
Fucking-
want to go next?"
Fucking around the holidays, I forgot we were like, I mean, only within the last year or two have I like recently got into like UFC, where I'll watch all the shit and all the events. my brother also. But yeah, we were talking about fucking doing some bullshit, and then I remember we're just drinking. This motherfucker hops on my back, like on off the stairs, like
oh shit,
like yeah, like I turn my back and he like legit fucking jumps on my back, bro, and like. And I was like, it took me a second to process what the fuck was going on, but we just ended up, like fucking MMA wrestling, like kind of on the ground. And
shit, that sounds like WWE, motherfucker. He come off the top, bro.
Bro, he
off
fucking
the top
he
turnbuckle
was
and shit.
He was halfway up the stairs, and he jumped on my back.
I think a frog splashed you from the 8th step.
I kind of flipped him over, and we were like kind of just fucking dicking around, rolling around on the ground. And I can't remember like how he ended up getting me. Like he kind of got me like in a little hold, but I didn't hit him, but I was like, I told him, if you don't let me go, I'm gonna start swinging. Like,
but I didn't hit him, but I knew it was a prime opportunity to fuck him up.
I was about to, and that's exactly what I said. I was like, if you don't let me go, I'm gonna start swinging. Like, and I was ready to just fucking go. But it was fun. Like,
were you angry because he got you?
No. I was just gonna say it was just more adrenaline.
Masculine energy just took over.
It was just
fucking hit you.
It was just more adrenaline in me. Like, if it wasn't my brother, like I would have been like, all right, let's fucking go. Like, I would have fucking swung. Like. But afterwards I was like, that shit's cool. Like
one time some dude put his hands on Sebastian. He was really big at I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
The stress got to you, and like a southern black man came out of you like, no, put your hands on me. I was like,
shit. I had never been grabbed by somebody and felt so like
violated.
Just not like that. I was
started nodding his head after for like 10 minutes. Like, oh shit, this nigga's pissed.
What? No, for sure. That motherfucker was strong as fuck. That fool grabbed the whole. I was like, oh hell no. I was like, yeah, that ain't a good.
Yeah, he was big.
Where the fuck were you guys at?
And then this big motherfucker.
A lot of shit happened there.
A lot of shit happened. No, but that punching thing at the bar where you punch it and it gives you like a level or whatever score.
Yeah.
This big motherfucker was probably about 250 pounds, but like chunky but solid, like moon type motherfucker.
Just a big motherfucker.
But he was doing fucking windmill kicks into that fucking punching thing, and bow. We were like, God damn, this nigga's huge, and he's doing
like a 6'4" version of you.
Right. He wasn't nothing to fuck with. That's for damn sure.
He's big. Sure.
That motherfucker grabbed a hold of me, and I went to fucking move.
He couldn't move.
Didn't go nowhere. I was like,
he had you in the iron grip.
I said, oh, don't do that. Shit like that. I was like, oh yeah, that shit. I was like, ooh, don't even.
He started pacing back and forth. He said, robots in my head. I was like, oh shit.
Then homeboys like trying to talk to me like, nigga, no, you just gotta fuck away from me. I got PTSD and shit, motherfucker.
Yeah, you try patching things up. He's like, don't touch me right now.
Yeah, no, get away from me, nigga. You ain't even getting close enough to get nowhere near me again, motherfucker.
You really don't. You really don't want to be like patched up with once you get. Fucking essentially overpowered by something like that. You're just like, man, you better get the fuck away.
As a little guy, your whole life that the one thing you do is don't let the big motherfucker get a hold of you. And this big motherfucker got a hold of me, and I knew instantly why. I was like, oh shit.
That's what they're talking about.
Right. You don't belong to you no more. It's like, this nigga just take over ownership or some shit. Yeah, fuck that.
No. I was like, oh shit.
Shit, that motherfucker's about to get it. It was fight or flight or life, and that motherfucker shit.
Yeah, we had such crazy personalities that we met there.
Oh yeah,
a lot of interesting people. If we would have had my podcast equipment there, I think it would have been amazing.
That'd be like some raw, real shit. I remember, we were talking about Mama Moon recently, and like there were just nights where I'd randomly fucking go there, like
every.
Did you ever hang out there?
Not really. Mostly because I would get off of work so late at the time. When I would pick up from her, I was working at this other like trailer, like warehouse place. So I was even grateful that she even let me come by. But she was like, "Yeah, dude." She was like, "Come by."
Yeah, she was a cool ass old lady.
But
yeah.
Too at the same time, you was being like, because I know there's a bunch of times I tried to get you to stay and hang out, motherfucker. But you know what I mean. You had that baby and shit. You was doing what the fuck was right by her, really, because.
Yeah, was that around that time when Val was born or something?
I think, yeah.
Or on the way, at least, or something like that. Because
or it was right before, because I didn't know.
Shit, all I know is all you did was work.
I think one of the growers that we were hanging out with was poisoning us with Eagle 20 in retrospect. Weed should not be that strong. It was really, like it was just ridiculous.
It was like lace. He was like sprinkling crack on them.
It had something.
In the soil.
Allegedly, I don't know. Maybe he's just that good of a grower, but I've done some potent stuff, and
I don't know, bro. Yeah, I was gonna the fucking Robert, who was here, on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually had twice with him, but yeah, we didn't even really get into this. Like the reason I met him was through. It was actually I was working at the place. It was called Rack. It was like a trucking company. And I met him through there. But yeah, then we started growing together. But he's like him and like the dude that taught him. They were like fucking like master growers. Like they knew like all the shit like about the nutrients and the soil. They would like spare no expense.
Scientific facts.
Pretty much like even the water, we had to have it to perfect fucking pH balance
and all that shit,
yeah, and like all these filtration shits. It was it was really fucking technical once you broke shit down. But he had a full notebook like
they call it the horticultural Bible or something.
Yeah. I mean, he had a notebook just to fucking know exactly what the fuck to do.
Like an educational book.
Pretty much, but he had his own notes also, like a shit he took, and he was like, all right, do this and that. And
sometimes it's better. It's more knowledgeable when you write it in your own words.
I mean, it's just like anything else. If you got a routine for whatever the fuck, you know what works best for you.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, that's one of them things where Sonny and my mom too. Them motherfuckers. They used to grow some fire ass weed back when they was doing that shit. Cause
some funny moments with that guy too.
Oh yeah.
Well, funny for me, not funny for you, but
it's a little funny for me too.
Maybe in retrospect, but at the time it's probably pissed off.
Oh yeah, no, for sure that motherfucker had that one coming for a long time.
I'm just now realizing all these dudes have 3 fingers, except Master Splinter.
The Turtles.
He has 4.
Have you seen a trailer for the new?
But he only has 3 toes.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Turtles coming out?
There's a new one? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's like it's definitely more aimed at kids, it looks like, the animation style, but it looks really cool.
You don't think that it'd be cool if they made it again with actual actors and like just better costumes instead of so much fucking
like
computer?
Another 90s one, like live action?
Yeah, but it'll
remake?
look better. It'll look
yeah,
better.
they definitely could. I don't know why they fully CGI'd the last ones they made with Megan Fox.
Yeah, like last movie they did a good job with was, in my opinion, was It. That's why I liked it, because they actually used a fucking actual actor, not some like when you watch all the Conjuring movies, Conjure, whatever the fuck they're called, they're all just fucking CGI.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
the evil demon is just a fucking it looks stupid.
You know who'd make a good Ninja Turtle though is Anton Fisher. I don't know what his actual actor name is, but he plays in Anton Fisher.
Anton, I don't know who that is.
He was on Friday Night Lights, Booby Michaels or
whatever. I know you're talking about. I don't know the actor's name either.
Might be
Anton Fisher.
You're for sure?
That's a movie.
All right, we'll go with
that. Plays Anton Fisher.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the movie, but I don't know who the actor is that plays him. I don't know his name, but yeah,
Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight.
Yeah,
Jackie Nitro.
I could see that.
Like, fuck, where was I going with that CGI? I had a point to make, but I forgot.
We were talking about
how it would look
just
better.
Looks like shit nowadays.
Maybe it wouldn't look like. Yeah, the movies kind of they're not as interesting to me with CGI. I don't like them.
It depends on the movie.
Right, that shit, The Revenant or whatever, where fucking Leonardo got ate up by the bear. That shit was live.
Yeah, but
that was like probably the one CGI shot.
Yeah, maybe it just doesn't. Maybe it's just horror. Maybe I don't like animated like CGI horror, like the Terrifier. You seen the Terrifier?
Another awesome movie. Seen those
because it's an actual guy. It's like an actual actor.
Yeah.
I don't like it when it's maybe it's just horror because you're right. The movie with DiCaprio when he's getting fucked up by a bear. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it just show you what it'd really be like. It'd be walking in the woods and a bear run up on you. You just be fucked instantly. Like
I don't think he would have survived. That bear would have killed him.
Yeah, especially the way he come at him. He snatched that nigga up like.
I just saw a funny ass video just this morning. Like some guy's hiking and like a bear runs up on him and he's at the top of the mountain and it's like from his point of view. He's either wearing a GoPro or something, but like the bear's up on him and he's like legit screaming. He's like. Like
he's like on a tree or something, no?
He's on like a mountain. Oh no, he's like on a mountain
and he's
ridge.
Like trying to kick him down, right?
Yeah, he successfully gets him away. Like he fucking.
And that's a little bear, dude.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say he wasn't even a full grown one, but he was still persistent. Like that dude was fighting for his life, and he did everything in his power to kick him away, to fucking.
Right, but you're supposed to make yourself look big and like you're gonna be hard to fight off and shit.
Yeah, you're supposed to create.
Yeah, that dude was panicking. He was,
yeah, I don't think you can.
I probably would too, though.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna think about that.
Yeah, like in the moment, especially you're just chilling, like.
Or shit, watch some of them videos where the fucking mountain lions run up on people and out there in the mountains walking around and shit.
That's what I'm afraid of more than bears is
What?
mountain lions.
A mountain lion's fucking nasty. This one, he does like this little like double prance fucking thing. And
Yeah,
he's like
I think they're like faster than bears in my opinion. I feel like, I mean, I'd probably get fucked either way, but I feel like I have more of a chance of outrunning a bear than a mountain lion.
I heard somewhere that bears can only turn like one direction. It's either left or right,
you're not,
so you can either run and
You are
turn
not, I promise you're not outrunning a bear. Bears can run like 30 miles an hour.
Allegedly.
I don't even think the guy who, I don't even think, maybe the top runner in the world might be able to. No, I don't even think he can outrun.
Well, maybe
a bear.
like at least outmaneuver, bro. They say he could like zigzag or something.
No,
Right? Like,
dude, bears can climb trees.
Right.
Bears, if you're fucked, you're fucked. I mean, there might be a way to get out, but you don't want to be left alone with a bear.
Bear mace. I'll tell you right now, bear mace, that shit'll stop a fucking bear. Like, that's
You better hope.
I
or
know.
else you just fucking with a pissed off bear.
I've been bear maced.
Yeah, but you ain't no bear.
Right, but nigga, that shit shut it down, bro.
I think if you blind,
It was over.
I think if you successfully blind the bear, you're good. Like, yeah, he might be pissed off, but you could still fucking.
You'd be like Resident, you just gotta be quiet.
That's
She
what I was
doesn't
thinking.
hear
You
you.
hide out of his.
You're thinking
out
pepper
of-
spray, motherfucker. No, I'm telling you, bear mace. By the time that shit was done burning, I wasn't even mad about getting bear mace no more. I was like, you know what? I probably
I'm just
had
glad
it
I'm
coming.
alive.
I probably had it coming. I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. I'm glad I'm all right.
Nah, because it was Sonny that bear maced me. Motherfucker tried to sucker punch me in the driveway, and I ducked it. I was like, you trying to get your ass beat again, motherfucker? And that nigga said, he was all
I'll
shitty.
be right back.
And then my mom stepped in between us, and he was like, move, bitch. Motherfucker ran for that fucking bear mace, and I was too proud to run, so I would try to walk away.
Yeah, where's he? That was an error on your part.
Yeah, no.
Where's he going? Why you letting him run away? He's gonna grab something.
Right, especially as his big ass spun around so quick, and oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That bear mace shoot for like
Yeah, you kind of
10, 12 feet.
You never explained that detail to me. You kind of deserve to get bear mace that day.
Well, no, I had the door open. I made it all the way. I had the door open. I was, that motherfucker got me right before I went behind the screen door. And
Did he keep spraying you a lot?
oh, yeah, no.
He just kept fucking getting
Well,
you?
no, he just got me from like 10 feet away. So he pushed my mom's out the way and then fucking, yeah, he sprayed with that one. That shit come out like a big ass, like almost like a fire extinguisher.
Really?
Yeah, it
Oh,
shoots
shit.
far because you don't want
I
a bear
never
to get
used one.
close.
You ever use one?
Nah.
Never used one.
Don't. That shit gets on everything and it fucking burns. Like
I accidentally pepper sprayed myself when I was a kid, like a dumbass. Like I just found one thing and like I can't remember if it was my mom or my aunties. You know, I was just fucking like dicking around and I seen it on the keychain or something, and I legit fucking like sprayed it. Nah, like not like that. I was just looking at it like this, and I did like I hit the button, like not exactly knowing what to do, and it wasn't like at point blank, but it was like probably like down here, and I did just fucking spray it into my face, and I remember just kind of like feeling it in my throat before
Right
anything,
away.
and then I was just like. Yeah, like I just felt like a spice, and then I felt it in my eyes, and then
shit, that bear mace is so spicy that like when you get in the shower, you can't even use a little bit of warm water. So you're sitting there in freezing cold ass water to rinse this shit off. Because if you use even a little hint of hot, that shit like
it burns more.
No,
right?
you can't breathe. You start
Oh,
coughing and
shit.
shit. Like you legit will fucking die. That shit was fucking brutal. It washed all the way down, and then since it's oiled, like it just like moves down your body. It doesn't like wash off, you know. So that shit went from my head all the way down my balls. I was sitting there in the bathroom like this, my balls. I was like, that shit burned, man. I'm telling you.
Oh hell no!
I've been through some shit, and the bear mace was probably the worst of all of it. Cause
Yeah, it probably doesn't feel good.
yeah, the freezing cold water.
Do you think pepper spray was originally made from pepper, and that like peppers and some water? That's why they originally called it pepper spray. Or do you think they associated because it's spicy and like, you know?
I always thought it was just a name because it was spicy, but you could be like onto something. What if the very first version did, you know, was just a blend of some fucking.
I figured it was one of y'all motherfuckers that like that spicy shit. You know, they just carry it around on their keychain for real. Fucking put it on their food and shit. And one day someone ran up, he's like, "Oh yeah, motherfucker, pow!" And they're like, "It worked."
I have pepper spray and I've never sprayed it. That's weird.
Yeah, that shit. Before you spray it, test the air on that shit. 'Cause that shit blow back on you.
There was a point where when my girl was pregnant, I started getting real worried about the end of the world, so I prepped up on a lot of stuff. I'd be good for a while. And if I haven't survived by the end of that while, I probably wasn't going to make it anyways.
Shit, if shit pop off, nigga, I'm coming to your house.
You ain't coming. I'm sorry, but you are not coming. You are not joining my crew.
I feel like
I feel like out of everybody, I'm gonna be one of the ones that I'm guaranteed.
At that point, I'm
like,
sorry. Anyone who's listening and thinks they're gonna join my team, it's every man for himself at that point.
That's what I was just gonna say. It's like I feel like once shit really pops off, it doesn't matter if you buy shit, if you're prepped. Like motherfuckers, are gonna go around.
I'm prepped
taking shit. Fucking.
But if
I think I am. I've never even fucking spent a day in the woods, but I think I'm ready to go live in the woods for a while if shit ever hit the fan.
I'm just saying, if I helped you find said hideout, motherfucker, I'd better be able to let you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think it's at that point it's every man for himself, and I probably wouldn't open the door for you. I'm sorry, but that's what I wouldn't expect you to open the door for me either, or you. It's okay.
You're full of shit, nigga. Anytime you go to my
I'll
house,
probably just if you really want me to, I could put you out of your misery. And I'll just shoot you from a distance if you want. But
motherfucker, do that now.
You're not coming in. You have a banana allergy, you might get a little crazy. I don't know.
Shit, just throw me a bowl of banana pudding, and then I'll take care of myself. I do it once a year on New
That's
Year's.
I could just take you out that way. Give you bananas that you know, and we don't have any Benadryl. Oh no.
Right. Every year for New Year's, I eat some banana pudding, and then I wait for my throat to get itchy, and then I just get fucked up on NyQuil. You know, I'm like,
why?
Just to make sure I'm still allergic. Bananas are delicious.
Why NyQuil? You know you need Benadryl for allergies, not NyQuil.
Or Zyrtec. Wait, one of the two. I don't know.
Zyrtec. You can get fucked up off of Zyrtec. Out of allergy medicine?
I don't know.
You take enough of them. I don't know. It doesn't really help stop the itching in the throat, and you take just one or two, so you got to take a lot. But
I don't know.
I'm still here, so I'll tell you, it'll work. Take enough of that shit, it'll work.
Rule of thumb, you should try to keep it about a fist away from your mouth.
Right, well, y'all's got mine all hair tied over here and shit.
You're just not listening to my instructions from the beginning.
That's just kind of, that's how that one is too.
If you like sitting back how you're sitting, move the mic more that way.
I don't know what to do with my hands, man.
There you go. See? That sounds better.
But now this thing's right in my face.
Like what I mean is just a little bit too far. See how it sounds different now? It sounds like an echo and it cuts in and out versus if I just get a little bit closer.
Yeah, you just got to be like right in there.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Not too deep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And our new segment of episode, I want to try to you. Hope it doesn't embarrass you guys. Guess we could all try it.
I bet it will.
What age did you stop wetting the bed?
You're supposed to stop wetting the bed. I thought that was just like making it warm for a little bit and then cool afterwards. So it's like hot and then, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty, I can proudly say probably, I don't know. I don't remember pissing my bed past, probably being 4 or 5, honestly.
When was the last time you pissed in the bathtub?
While you were soaking in the bathtub?
I only
While you were soaking in there?
I only have a shower.
I don't know, I guess. Yeah.
I only have like a stand-up shower, but I mean, I piss down the drain all the time.
Yeah, that's
like
normal.
There. Yeah.
That's pretty normal.
That's good. That's supposed to be like good for athlete's foot and everything too.
Where I was going with that,
I
I was going to ask you guys to give one embarrassing moment in your life. And what my story is, I remember one time I was walking home from school, and I had to go to the bathroom really bad. I had to take a piss. But I was so, like in my head, like, I'm not going to piss in the middle of the street. I was embarrassed to piss on the street. And we were, like, almost to Jack's house, I believe, and I fucking pissed my pants, bro.
Oh, man.
And luckily I had a hoodie, or I think somebody let me borrow a piece of clothing that they had where I could, like, tie it off so we couldn't see the big old wet patch. But I remember I just felt like such a bitch while I was pissing my pants. Like, oh, no.
How old are you? Like 12?
You were like
maybe?
in middle school, like 6th grade, I think.
Probably like 12 or 13.
I looked around for help. Like,
that's pretty normal, bro, because my story's kind of similar. I was probably around the same age, maybe 5th, 6th grade.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty similar story, but I think it's just, a little bit, just at the time, looking back, I laughed more on it. Me and this one fucking friend were climbing trees, like fucking around, climbing trees. And
did you piss Chris's pants?
Nah, I sharted, bro, like up in the tree. And it was just so funny because yeah, like we're fucking climbing on the branches and shit, and then I remember just kind of like ripping ass. I farted and I felt something, and I like made a face, and my buddy's like, "What happened?" He instantly saw it in my face. He's like, what? And I was like, I gotta go home. And I just remember just fucking jumping, like fucking jumped out of the tree, bro, and sprinted home.
Was it
like,
bad? Did you actually?
It wasn't bad. Like it was, but it was like, you know.
It's enough where you had to go home.
A normal shot. Yeah, I mean, my underwear were wet. Like it was definitely a wet one.
Sometimes they just, they slip on out.
They just slip out.
How about you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No, what's an embarrassing moment?
Oh,
You should time to think about it.
Shit, nigga, I'm bald. What do you mean? It gets more embarrassing than that, motherfucker?
Oh, come on. I mean, like childhood. It's not that
Childhood?
bad. You got a round head.
It was the mullet era then, probably. The mullet era, that was pretty embarrassing. Like, looking like...
You had a mullet?
Oh, Baby Joe Dirt mullet for a little good
You
minute.
probably look so weird with a mullet.
Not like Joe Dirt.
But were people making fun of your choice a lot or something? Or are you just embarrassed of it in retrospect? I mean, something that was embarrassing in the moment, because I was embarrassed in the moment. I mean, there's something that I remember you're like, fuck,
Nah, I'm telling you, the mullet wasn't cool.
What the fuck happened?
I fucking hit my finger, but I had bro, I've been getting fucked up at work. This just happened today. I hurt my finger. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit was pretty embarrassing, honestly. Be trying to play with like kids at school and with Power Rangers. They're like, oh, you gotta have the pink one because you got long hair.
Oh shit! They did you like that?
Right. Yep, motherfuckers.
Pink is a rad color. It's weird they put that in kids' head. Like it's not a cool. Bright pink is a dope ass color, like that neon pink.
Val just asked me today. She was like, "Dad, can only girls wear pink?" And I was like, "No." I was like, I have to show her some of my shoes I'm wearing right now actually have a little bit of pink on them. But
most of your shoes got like colors like that on them.
That's why I showed her. She was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I was like, "You wear whatever the fuck you want, honestly."
I've been hearing that new Barbie movie is people are pissed off because like all this shit that it shows.
I don't know. I just heard Ben Shapiro specifically was pissed off about it because it slams men or
I don't know. I heard that it says things like, in other words, how Ken can be Barbie and Barbie can be Ken.
I don't know. I want to watch it. I don't care what.
I'm still gonna watch it.
I don't care what negative things they say about it.
Well, if we're talking about Barbie and Ken, don't neither of them have anatomy anyway?
Yeah, they don't even have parts.
So, yeah, they
right?
No, but I think this isn't based off the toys. This movie is like a real life Barbie.
So I've seen
the fucking videos. They even walk like toys. I could have swore.
Oh, really? They go that far into it?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Kind of.
He goes in there in the cowboy suit and shit. He's all, "Oh, I'm here for a hemostat," or so. I don't know, but I only seen the preview. But
I didn't see that far in detail. I know they went that far into it.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of like they're like it acknowledges the fact that their dolls are toys, and then it's kind of like a Toy Story thing somehow, but she like goes into the real world somehow, like into our world. Like she crosses the threshold and leaves the Barbie world to come, into
so that makes more sense now when that guy comes in, he tries and blended into humanity, so he's walking like a toy.
Yeah. I mean, I think of it like Space Jam in a way,
Oh, okay.
more or less.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't like the one with LeBron James.
Yeah, I did for not for LeBron James, but just for all the cameos it had. Like, there's a scene where Rick and Morty come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there's so much shit thrown in because WB owns it. Mm-hmm. Like in the crowd, there's like I think Kong is like watching the game, and like also Pennywise, like this fucking new Pennywise. I think he's in the crowd watching the game.
Oh yeah, I did see a YouTube video with that.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I just like the new one for all the pop culture references they have in it. But yeah, LeBron James, compared to Michael Jordan,
it's LeJean Brames.
It's not the same movie.
You ain't seen The Office where they fuck with him?
Yeah.
He's like, it's LeJean Brames.
Oh,
he's like, I knew that.
Oh yeah, that's just classic.
Yeah,
you play basketball, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
I never got into that.
I like to hoop.
I was never coordinated.
Yeah, I always played growing up. Like, me and my brother used to just 1v1 all the time also. I think the last time we did was probably like 6 months ago.
A little one-on-one?
One-on-one, yeah, literally.
A little one-on-one.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good cardio. It's a great way to stay in shape.
What is that from? Oh yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape.
I think that's OG Family Guy, probably season 1 or something.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
Yeah, the fucking bicycler or something.
Shit, and it does keep you coordinated too. Like,
Yeah, you gotta be pretty coordinated for basketball. There's a lot of movements.
If I don't try at basketball, I'm good. I just throw it up there and I'll make it every time. But if I started to think about it and trying, that shit's going everywhere but the fucking rim.
Yeah,
No, but I mean like actual
like
basketball.
anything.
Like when you start running back and forth down the court, having to juke people, like that's a whole different ball game.
Oh yeah, no, I'm probably just gonna make it down once and probably.
Yeah. One time we thought we were really good at soccer because we were playing at this like local school. Our friends, just between them, we went to like the indoor soccer and played some actual soccer
It was
players.
like
Dude,
it was like the Sandlot.
we got our ass
scene,
whooped, dude.
Like
yeah,
a professional.
Yeah, we were all
team rolled up
coughing.
on you guys.
We were all coughing because we were all smokers. They were all clean and shit.
Shit, me and
They
Steven,
thought we didn't know. Esto güey no valen verga, güey.
They just ran circles around you guys.
Yeah, they literally did. They were just fucking with us.
Shit, me and Steven went and played soccer with the Mexican kids on the block one time, and me and him, we were killing it. I was like, damn, nigga, we should have played soccer.
You just beat the local neighborhood kids. You think you should have played soccer? That happens.
Shit, Steven should have done something in sports. That motherfucker was good at any and every sport. Didn't matter what it was. That motherfucker just kill it. Riding a pogo stick, a unicycle, that motherfucker just anything.
I don't know if you want to say pogo stick is a sport.
I don't know if I'd say a sport, but it's definitely something that not everybody could.
Yeah, he
like
just
this,
caught on quicker to
This
things.
well, he's like all terrain on the pogo stick. That motherfucker be
I've
bouncing
seen
off rocks.
sporting like pogo stick motherfuckers will be doing like
like
front
tricks.
flips and
But
yeah,
those
like,
jump exaggeratedly high, don't they?
Yeah, no,
I think
that's-
specific ones they mod them out and stuff.
You can
Yeah.
swap
but
the
yeah,
springs out.
You
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
fucking fox springs on them.
yeah. I've seen people do some pretty crazy shit on them. Like they'll jump on trampolines and do.
That's so
flips
stupid
and
if you
shit.
think about it. Pogo sticks. If aliens exist, they probably
Hey,
look at it.
hey,
What the
I'm
fuck
telling
are
you,
these
I'm
people
telling
doing?
you, you think that shit until you got a pogo stick around and you start seeing motherfuckers do some shit like.
Yeah, if I could ride if I could
It's-
ride one like that like crazy, I'd be doing like some Daredevil Spider-Man shit and like flipping, across
I want to
buildings.
say he was like almost perfecting some type of flip or something until
Yeah.
that shit like almost took his face off, and then that's when he like.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't doesn't impress me. Kind of like hacky sack. Good hacky sack players probably involve some skill. I'm just like, that's fucking stupid.
That's the
You know
same
what's
thing you
impressive?
think about riding a unicycle too, but like all-terrain unicycling, that shit's badass too because I couldn't do it. You know, if you could do it.
Oh
like
no,
I
I'm
do
not
it, that
saying
shit's
I can
cool.
do it. I'm not being a hater on it that way. I'm just saying it doesn't catch my attention. I don't like if someone came and showed me their pogo skills, I probably wouldn't be that impressed.
You know what's impressive to
No,
me is disc golf. Have you seen motherfuckers throw that shit?
Oh yeah,
from,
that's
like,
pretty cool.
From like half a mile
Yeah.
away, and it'll actually
Curve
curve
and
and
hit some
land into
shit.
it lands into the fucking chain basket. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
that shit's wild to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just the whole pogo stick doesn't catch my attention. The disc thing does. That's pretty dope.
No, yeah, frisbee's cool for sure.
I used to get so irritated at the hacky sack kids. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Go back inside.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely for.
And they were pretty good. And it's funny how they all segregated themselves.
played
They were all
hacky-
they were all fucking like the rocker white kids at our school at least.
And then one of them always had to make their own hacky sack.
Yeah,
I thought it
someone
was sand from the park.
the poor one had his own that he made. It's all patched up
right.
because he's
Got
ripped it a
strings to the
couple
motherfucker,
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You played hacky sack?
I have once or twice, but never like that. And
Did-
in LA, we used to play as I know like everyone's played it everywhere, but there was actually courts at my high school like for like fucking wall ball, like
Wall ball's
like,
pretty cool.
like the shit that you see in prison and
Yeah.
shit, but
I was gonna say very prison-esque.
I was gonna
with the
say it
wall.
was it was very typical in
Handball
in
where
LA.
you smack it back with your hand?
Yeah, like the little blue ones. It was
Yeah.
very typical in LA. They had those like every fucking where. So like we used to play that shit at lunchtime.
Yeah.
And then I remember like around junior year they started telling us not that we couldn't play, but there was like, sureños or foods with dickies and stuff, and they were like, we don't want to see them playing.
Yeah.
Like they were like, or if you're gonna be on the wall ball court, you can't have your white tees, or they like banned white tees and all
Bet
this
you some
other,
fights are breaking
all
out
this,
or some
yeah,
shit.
like all this other shit from the dress code.
Shit at Adam City. If you had on the same shirt as two of your friends, you guys weren't allowed to talk for the day and shit.
Oh, shit.
You don't ever look back at all that stuff? Like, that's just all tribalism. I don't know if you believe, like, in like, that we come from monkeys, but that all looks like tribalism. Everything. Gangs, segregating yourself,
It's all control systems.
online groups. It's just an advanced version of monkeys being in their own tribes.
Survival.
Yeah. Well, not really. You don't have to,
You got to blend to survive. You know what I mean? The motherfucking nail that sticks out gets hammered. You know what I mean? Like,
sometimes. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Or he takes over.
shit. You see the other niggas out here getting pussy. You can do what they doing too. You can dress just like them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Because ultimately, as a man, that's what we all start off at. You know what I mean? The pussy's everything from like.
You know that my life has changed so much now that my main. Obviously, I don't think it ever overtook my life like that. But when you were younger, definitely sex and pussy like drives a lot of your day decisions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like
everything you do.
I used to just. I mean, yeah, it used to revolve around.
Or penis, whatever you're into. We don't judge.
Hey,
whatever, yeah.
Pussy's the most powerful force in the universe. That shit fucking 80% of Greek wars are fought over that shit. Like,
is it really?
Yeah.
They fought over some woman?
Like Helena Troy, she's just like the biggest one, but yeah, 80% of Greek wars were fought over.
Yeah, it was there was a lot of even
damn, that's some beef.
Even
start
in,
a fucking
even
war.
in like mythology and stuff like that, like Zeus and stuff like that was yeah, like, you know, taking people's wives and shape shifting to like essentially rape them, and a lot of wild shit.
I would like to say I don't condone the rape.
Yeah, I don't approve of the rape, but that's one one way to use your powers.
Yeah, that's what Zeus is known for. If you look into, you know, all the Greek mythologies and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Better?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You can't even see your hands.
It's from Talladega Nights.
What do he just put his hands up? What do I do with switch to my
Well, if you can't see my hands,
yeah, like put your hands down.
Yeah, he's a funny ass actor. Will Ferrell's a legend.
Yeah, I want to see his new movie where he's voicing the dog. Have you seen that? It's like it's him and Jamie Foxx. It's like fucking Homeward Bound back in the day.
I've seen it.
Yeah, you got to look up the trailer. I can't even remember what it's called.
I don't think I have, at least.
But yeah, he's voicing like a dog, and it's like rated R.
Not all Will Ferrell movies are good though. Like Elf. There's one funny part of Elf, and it's where he yells Santa, and after that, like, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that's mostly aimed at like kids, but I feel the same way. I'm just like, I don't really care about Elf.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mostly like everything else he's been in.
All right. Well, we're going to end today's episode with another fan question. I got one.
Cool.
I can't say names. I'm paraphrasing. I know the question, but I'm going to make it my own way. So, in other words, when I was younger, well, he says, hi, I'm a 27-year-old male. When I was younger, I had a really weird fetish or fantasy of my girlfriends would be at the house and I would like to stick my penis in their mouth when they were sleeping. They woke up and they continued doing it, but I really enjoy the fact of starting it off, putting my dick in their mouth when they were sleeping.
There's another time to put your dick in their mouth?
I don't know. Do you think I am in the wrong?
I don't know. It depends on the relationship you got with your girlfriend. If she's into it and she's gonna keep sucking when she wakes up,
They did.
That's totally fine. Me personally, I can say I probably wouldn't do anything like that simply for the fact that I'm
Did she sign the waiver?
I'm
if
paranoid.
She signed the waiver,
I'm just paranoid of she's half asleep and just fucking bites my dick. You know
that.
I've never tried that. And,
hey, that's where it gets exciting. That's where it gets fun.
Maybe that's what he likes.
That's part of the rush.
Yeah.
It's like,
You ain't never seen that motherfucker stand up like he would after that. He said, "What?"
Right.
What did she get so like? What the fuck, dude? I'm calling the cops. What the fuck are you doing?
I guess I didn't think about that. That's part of the rush for him.
Yeah, maybe he's like, maybe she'll like it, maybe she won't.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, maybe after you do it the first time and she keeps sucking, it's not as exciting.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to get my dick bit.
Me personally, though, on a real level, like, I don't know. If she ain't into it, how the fuck could I be into it? You know, it's like getting some pussy and then the next day be like, nah, I didn't let him hit it, or she denying you and shit. That shit embarrassing. So like, if she didn't want it, I didn't want it neither. Like shit.
Why does that embarrass you? Fuck it, you know you hit. If she doesn't want to tell people that you hit.
Yeah, I'm
right,
like,
but
I
whether
still
or not
hit. I'm like, still hit.
Right,
Yeah.
but whether
Still
or not
hit,
I hit,
it's
that
like,
don't matter to me so much. I'm like, I ain't gonna be that one she regret. Like, oh, you too good for me, bitch. Well, fine, I didn't want you neither, bitch. You know what I mean? I'd rather turn it down than give her the satisfaction to be.
I bet that all of us in here have at least been one girl's guy that they regret.
Oh, I ain't saying that.
I can see that.
I'm
Just
sure.
look
That,
at
I'm
us.
sure. There's
Look at us, four fucking degenerates.
I'm sure that more than one of them
Oh,
regret
yeah.
it, but they didn't regret it at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't never took advantage of a drug chick neither. You know what I'm saying? It just, if you could wake
I
up
feel
the next
like
day,
I got it taken advantage by a drunk chick, and yeah, it was like the same thing. The next day, I think
She denied it?
I was trying to hit her up, and she was just like, "Deuces, homie." She was like,
That yeah.
she's
Right,
like, we
stuck
did
up,
what
bitch.
we
So you
did,
could-
like. And that's like one of the, I think that's happened to me once or twice, but I remember it more.
But now that you're older,
with
you
this
understand probably that it's not that maybe she regretted you specifically. She's probably just wanted to fuck something that night. And the next day she's like, I don't want.
Right, and her boyfriend was probably busy because that's how
her husband. Shit, how old was she?
She's my age, so this was probably like we were around 23, 24. It was like maybe 8 years ago.
How old was she though? You said she was an older chick?
No. She was my age.
Oh, they said she was an older chick.
No. This specific one was my age, and yeah, we were probably
older chicks will keep you quiet with some money.
Probably like 24.
You go on now.
Yeah, I was around the same age when I was with the older chick. I was like 24, and it was allegedly. It was how
old was she?
She was like 41, 42.
How was that? When you say I was with her, like you were trying to develop a relationship, or you were like
I'm not gonna go into things because people who know me know like already what happened. But it was my brother's girlfriend who he was dating at the time. It was her fucking mom. So like it was kind of awkward. My brother.
Interesting choice of words. Fucking mom.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
It was literally. Yeah.
Mom, if this motherfucker tries to add you on Facebook and shit, if you watching this, don't.
He's a nice guy.
I was like.
He won't bear mace you at least.
Yeah. I don't know. It just kind of happened. Like I'll go see my brother, and yeah, his girlfriend's mom just kind of was like. Now looking back at it, I see like she was the one who was just like
she was getting the good end.
She was like, I have pizza, I have beer, and I was just like,
yeah, she was getting what she wanted.
Right.
She was.
Now
that you were a little younger.
I wasn't complaining, but
that's what I mean. You were younger. How was it for you? Were you trying to develop a relationship? Like I kind of get along with this lady, or were all her references just at a date, and you're just like,
she was.
Pizza.
No,
I just want the pizza.
She was cool, but it really was only just. Like only fucking like
okay, so there was no like hanging out, like trying to get along.
Nah, like not really. Like we kind of did, but it was very like I don't know. She was just really chill.
That sounds very pedophilish, but it's I got pizza.
No, I was like 20. I was like 20.
No, yeah, I know, but when you look back at it, she's bribing you with pizza.
Right.
It was definitely some fuck ton of Powerade and pizza at the house and beer.
It was like mostly beer.
We'll be alone. That's a big advantage at that age. Just we'll be alone. You know,
definitely like luring for sure. Like she definitely.
No, yeah, she wanted it. She definitely wanted. She wanted.
She was getting it. She knew it from the beginning. The pizza and beer.
Would you be hurt if one day you pull up early and there's another kid your age eating Cheetos at her table? Oh, hey, dude. Who are you? Who are you?
Nah, like it's funny.
Let's play it out. Let's play it out. I'll be the kid. You pull up, and you're here. Don't mention her name. You just come here, like you open the door, and I'll be eating Cheetos.
What buff ass kid are you supposed to be?
And scene. You open the door. I'm eating Cheetos and eating like yogurts and whatever other delectable she has for her young sexual partners.
Excuse me. I don't know who you are, but those are my chips right there.
Those are my fucking snoodle doodles.
Oh,
those are mine. You can have her. You can take
give me
the broad, but give me my
now.
fucking chips.
I'm a little confused. Why? Who are you?
I am the man who has been plowing this.
But you're the big ass baby, right? You're the big ass kid because if I'm showing up and I'm talking to you, I'm gonna be like, I'm leaving, and yeah, that's probably
it's all hypothetical. I'm just worried.
Right, hypothetically speaking,
hypothetically, I don't look like me at that time.
Oh well. Shit, you look like you now, motherfucker. So that's what I'm saying.
Nah, like it's funny. It's funny you say that because she kind of was at the time. Like I knew about it because, like I said, it was my brother's. It was my brother's girlfriend's mom. So like they would tell me like kind of like they lived out of town, so I would like go see my brother. Supposedly. But
were you just hanging out one day and you're like, I kind of like that lady?
Kind of like we would definitely flirt around. And I think after the first or second time that I left, she kind of like maybe messaged me or something.
Flirting feels so good. You know what I mean? Like I'm with my girl and I talk to her about this. She claims to understand it. And
like
she's
when you just flirt with the cashier at the store.
Yeah, like I like it still feels good. Like
dispensary chick.
Regardless if you don't want to admit
Allegedly,
it.
I don't do that.
I fucking do it. I'm not getting these girls' number. I'm not cheating.
I just like saying
this motherfucker. He does it to an art form. This motherfucker in Spanish, he'll turn that Spanish on, nigga, and you just watch bitches turn the puddles. Ah, dude.
I wouldn't
This mo-
overhype it like that.
Shit, boy, I've seen you do it fucking many a times, motherfucker.
You don't
You're
understand
smooth. But what
Spanish.
I don't care,
do you
nigga.
know what
I
I was
understand
saying?
bitches, and I'm telling.
gets wet.
I'm sitting there watching the bitches. I'm watching them just like I'm like, damn, this motherfucker. You just.
What if I was saying something you really know? I was saying like,
I don't know
this
what
guy
you-
over here likes pineapples and he has a pistol, so be cool. Can I get your number?
hey, you said it's smooth
like,
as fuck. I don't know what they say neither, but I
Mi
I'm telling
compañero de aquí, tía,
Let's read the room.
le gusta un chingo la piña y tiene una 9 milímetros ahí enfajada en su cinturón. Te sugiero que me dieras tu número si no quieres problemas.
Tonight on todo
Ay,
mundo
ay,
aquí.
Y actúa como que te gustó, perra, porque...
No fale fero.
No, I got a smooth Spanish voice, I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. I've seen
Sometimes when I'm with my friends, though, it's different. It's like, que rollo, güey?
Yeah. That's,
yeah, maybe when they can understand it, you'll be yelling shit like that at me.
Yeah,
And
you
if
don't
they-
speak Spanish.
I know.
Well,
Remember how many
so how
times
do you
you
know what-
tried to teach me Spanish?
yeah, but you don't know what I was saying the first. You just know that the dialect sounded smooth.
Orale pues. I know that one.
That's all you heard. That's how it is.
Hey, I heard
Simon.
that and I could tell it was working.
Simon.
That's that south of the
All right.
border.
I don't know if you've heard any of the other podcast episodes or heard the end of them, but for those of you who do stick to the end, I appreciate it. For those of you who don't, I appreciate the try anyways. We'll grow on you eventually.
Yeah,
You know what
just-
keeps me from making it to the end?
Just
Is
try
I
it
always
out.
have something I want to say and I start writing you guys a fucking comment on that shit and then I'm like,
Well, what's one thing you always wanted to say to us? You're here now.
I don't know. It's
Don't be a
always-
pussy. Speak up.
I'm saying
Keep the
shit now.
same energy, dog. You were over here flexing on the keyboard. What was you going to say?
Everybody's tough on the other end of a keyboard.
What was you going to say?
I don't remember, but
You remember.
no, I
Whether
don't.
you want to remember, it's up to you. And that's food for thought.
That's philosophy. That's like Socrates,
Hold up, motherfucker. Did you just call me a thought?
Aristotle.
Hold up, motherfucker. I'm confused. Pause this shit. I'm confused. Hold up.
I don't know what you just said, so I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
All right, well, here's your shot. You don't have to say it right now. You got a little bit to think about it. You always let the new guest end the show with either one word, one phrase, one sentence, whatever you want. It could be a random noise.
Life advice.
Yeah, anything. Doesn't have to be necessarily a sentence, a word. It could be a noise, a gesture, whatever. That's how we're going to end the show. And our guy is looking for an exit song. He's doing that as we speak.
He's very punctual.
He's very punctual, I promise.
He's very.
Yeah,
You
I-
could even do the same
He's
one.
very knowing to our needs.
I got a couple of them, I guess. Can't never could do shit, and the best piece of ass she ever got is the piece of ass she never got.
All right.
Damn, I like that.
That's
I
your
like that
oh
one.
fuck, that was your piece of advice?
Yeah, I mean that's
Well, that's fucking awesome. All right.
wasn't
turn
really
it up.
advice,
That
but it
and
was.
don't fuck with bald dudes.
I got to go
because-
back and listen to it because I wouldn't listen to what you said. But
Oh.
that's how we end it. Thank you guys for listening. Deuces.
Deuces, sardines.
And don't forget to clean your sex toys before and after every use.
Yeah,
I like the flavor.
got
It
some
takes
special
away all the
cleaner.
flavor.
There's a foam cleaner. I love it.
Yeah.